Read this.
What is it?
An article. I'm about to publish it on the tape that Zach and Marcus made.
Wait. The audio? You were able to...
I made a couple calls. I had an engineer friend of mine prove that your rant was edited.
This is... Nikki, thank you. Thank you.
Well, what they did was wrong, and they deserve to be called out.
Look, Nikki,
Wherever you end up, try and remember this place. These faces. Make sure they stay a part of you.
Hello?
Have trouble finding me?
Kinda hard to miss, bruh.
Now, you showed me something back in Shanghai when you helped me up from that dump. I knew the idea of a bigger picture was in you. I'm sure things got awkward in LA, but I've been checking your season here and there. You look good. Focused. On point. And then...
Didn't work out the way I hoped. That's all.
I knew something was off. I called Tatum. He told me what happened, about how you set him up against a dragon, how you sacrificed in front of the scouts, how you let Marcus shine in Hoosier Gym. So I checked the tape.
Yeah, what'd you think?
We got one game left this season. It's for the 8th spot in the playoffs.
Against the Spurs and Marcus Young.
Hmm? He's blowing up. Every game putting up bigger numbers. If he's playing at 100, he's gonna roll us. And our guy who usually guards him is out, so we figured you might want to take him. You know his weaknesses, and that's why you're here. Trial. One game. Show us what you got. If you shut him down, you seize your opportunity, you'll be in the league to stay. Have your choice of teams next season. Teammates? One more time? What do you say?
I won't let you down.
The Lakers aren't doing me a favor, AI. You earned this.
What's your name?
AI! AI!
Don't overextend.
Marcus will make the mistakes if you let him flow to you naturally.
Man, I am nervous.
I know. It'll keep you on edge, okay? Visualize. Execute.
So, how's Fort Wayne?
Cold. Snowy. This is your time, AI. Take it.
Just wish this wasn't over.
It's not over. We'll just be something else.
Will I see you again?
I hope so.
AI,
Go Stackhouse, hey.
it's good to see you.
You too.
Just want to congratulate you.
Thank you. Listen, I know we didn't get off to a great start.
Are you kidding? I didn't have to deal with your drama. Now I'm lousy with hoagies. Best of every world.
Okay, that's good, I'm glad.
And I just wanted to announce you have a starting place in the lineup for South Bay.
What?
I'm yanking your chain.
Oh, okay.
You get out there and knock them dead tonight. Laker.
Thank you.
Now's the hard part. You gotta stay here.
No, man, I already told you. Marcus Young does not appear for anything less than $50,000. Well, does he get to keep the ride? Okay. Yeah, he'll think about it.
You get better reception outside.
Nah, it's okay. I did what I needed to do. Everything good?
Yeah. It's great, man.
That's great. Awesome. Wow. Look at you. I'm
I thought
proud
Marcus
of you.
was an easier coat to ride.
Oh,
So you
hold on.
threw me away the second you realized I had other plans than being a mercenary, take no prisoners killer.
Man, I don't know what you're talking about here.
Only you could have helped Marcus edit that audio.
Look, man, I want you both to succeed, but sometimes you gotta make a choice.
This area is for players, staff, and approved guests only. You none of those.
It's a business, man.
Not if I can help it.
And one of the feel-good stories of the year, the emergence of AI. Worked his way through the G League.
He's still learning how to create for others, but he's a great prospect. Trust me, this guy's like double-sided tape. He gonna be sticking, Harry.
AI's first taste of the NBA.
It's the 2K Sports pregame show.
Hey everybody, Ernie Johnson here with Shaquille O'Neal and Kenny the Jet Smith. We're wrapping up the NBA regular season in style here on 2K Sports. Tonight, it'll be the San Antonio Spurs up against the Lakers in Los Angeles. Looking at the Lakers, a victory here tonight gives them the 8th best record in the NBA. It's been a solid season for them. And it's amazing. Final game of the regular season upon us. Some teams have nothing to gain by playing their starters. But Shaq, you can't rest guys the way you used to.
Yeah, you can. The way the league sees it, unless a guy's injured, he should play. You know, ticket prices are high. It protects the fan. And again, if you get hurt, just call me. Man up. I got that icy hot for you.
Oh, no question. But you can also manage the minutes, though. You can really do it. Guys just play a certain amount and not really overdo it. Just be smart about it. You know, Popovich is great at that.
It hurts right here. Do you have some icy hot?
Actually, I have some right here, Ernie.
How can it be icy and hot at the same time?
I don't know, but it is.
I can't tell you the formula.
It's pretty amazing.
That's amazing.
Man up.
Yeah. Here's Kevin Harlan.
It's like wet and dry.
You man up too, Kevin.
You're wet and dry at the same time.
Good luck, Marcus.
Please. Enjoy your first and last game in the league, chump.
Tonight, Smitty, two teams, same conference, rivalry game. Tensions could be hot.
First of all, Kevin, I'm fired up. The fans are going to be fired up. The players. This is not one of those normal games. The tensions are going to be high. I think this one's going to be very physical.
And a look at the starters for San Antonio. Inside, it's the veterans, Aldridge and Gasol. Young is out there with Green, and it's Anderson in at the 3 slot. Los Angeles shooting their initial free throws of the game right here. Both shots good from the stripe. Young with the ball. Pass to Aldridge. Gasol against Lopez. Lopez with the steal. Kuzma kicks to AI. Knocked loose. Gasol with the steal. 3-on-3. Here's Anderson. Lopez with the block. They retain possession. Nice ball movement by San Antonio. Here's Young, and that's off the glass and in.
You know, Smart at just recognizing spacing and timing. Young very adept at scoring in the screen in that pick and roll.
Now, here's AI. That falls. Nice feed that time from Ball.
And guys, this is what you like to see early on, gaining a little confidence from range.
Makeable shot for him. Number gets called, and he goes ahead and delivers.
Here is Anderson, currently averaging almost 6 points a game. AI outside. Lays it up and banks it in. AI's got 5 points so far. And we don't have to tell you folks about just how important this final game of the regular season is. To put it in plain terms, win and you're in.
And for the Lakers and Spurs fans, this is what it's all about. There's just so much history between these two franchises. And even though this is a regular season game, it's got an air of a Game 7 feel to it.
Great body control. AI takes it up strong, takes the hit, finishes the play. And for the Spurs, they're still finding ways to improve the roster, but you can never really replace a Tim Duncan.
And there's the foul. It'll go on AI. That's his first foul. Green inside. Harris is there. And it goes out of bounds. That one off Harris. Here's Gasol. 14 points from him the last game against New Orleans.
And trailing here in the first, you'd like to see them be a little more aggressive on the offensive glass.
Nice move by Gasol. When playing with energy, he's tough to keep off the glass.
Now, here's AI. He's got 7. Harris kicks the ball. There's AI with a 3. No good that time. Now San Antonio takes it the other way. Defeated by the Pelicans in their last game, they'll try to put that one behind them.
And, you know, this can happen on the road. You're out defending guys who have just gotten into a comfort zone playing at home.
Well, you have to have an aggressive mindset, and you have to try to disrupt their rhythm.
Now Ball, following the three-point attempt by AI. Ball kicks to Harris. Shot clock at 6. Here's Lopez, and again it's the Lakers.
And boy, did he ever sell the pump fake. Worked to absolute perfection.
And San Antonio calls the first timeout of the game.
And this is what you got to do. I mean, if it ain't working, call timeout, try to figure out what you can do to fix the problem.
You know, also, it's just a chance to take a breath, regroup, get your mindset, and come back out fresh.
And Los Angeles will go for a different look here. Zubac is checked in for Lopez. Randall comes in for Kyle Kuzma. Hart, he's checked in for Harris. And Isaiah Thomas subbed in for Lonzo Ball. So San Antonio going with an almost entirely new group here. Laverne, he's checked in for Gasol. Gay comes in for Kyle Anderson. Ano Ginobili's checked in for Green. And it's DeJounte Murray in for Young. Aldridge, rejected by AI.
Terrific defensive play. If you're going to score on AI, got to come at him stronger than that.
And the shot goes in. And you talk about getting thrown into the fire. We're seeing the first NBA minutes for AI in one of the biggest games of the season. This team must believe in him to look his way with everything on the line.
And if you follow the news, you might have heard the story of how AI came to land on this team. This is as pressure-packed a debut as it gets, and AI has to be both terrified and elated right now.
Los Angeles leading by 9. And the lead now, double digits on that bucket. AI's got 11 points.
I don't know if you can do it any better on both ends than they have tonight.
It's early, but they have taken full control of this game, and the fans here, they know it.
Once again off the mark by San Antonio. And it's Thomas with the ball. He brings it up for Los Angeles. And Randall throws it down.
And when you build a big lead like this, especially early, you have to guard against the letdown.
Yeah, this is where it gets interesting. Do they start to coast, or do they go right for the juggler?
Murray kicks to Ginobili. 3 seconds separate the shot clock and game clock. Outside Aldridge. Gay left side. Over AI. Once again off the mark by San Antonio. And so it's the Los Angeles Lakers looking at a 13-point lead heading into the next quarter. And we'll see if they can keep up their tremendous shooting they've been dialed in so far from the field. We come back right after this. And being a smaller player is a challenge, but Isaiah Thomas always confident attacking the lane.
I just go in there. I've been doing it since I was a little boy. Like, I've always been the smallest guy out there, but when I get on the court, I feel like I don't see any height. So when I go in there in the paint, I expect myself to score or make a play for somebody else. And then, I mean, other people go crazy about it. I feel like it's normal.
Thomas brings that fearlessness. A platoon swap here for the Lakers. And the Spurs with some changes. Harris is out there with Lonzo Ball. Then there's Kyle Kuzma. Then it's AI. And it's Lopez in at center, locking down the middle. That's who's in the game for the Lakers. Harris. From down in the low post, it goes. And the Lakers lead by 15.
And the point differential tells the story. Their two-way play has been outstanding.
You know, it's a matter of effort plus talent. You need both to dominate this way.
And in the second quarter, a little under 3.5 minutes played already. Knocked loose, stolen by Ball. All alone, and Ball slams it in.
I really like the activity level from Ball. Excels at reading his man and jumping all over him, and great at coming up with those steals.
Now, here is Young. 29 points for him last game against New Orleans.
You can't forget about how great he was at forcing contact and getting to the line. He racked up a lot of easy points at the line that way.
Lakers leading by 17. Ball kicks to Harris. AI from long range. San Antonio with the rebound. Gasol's got 4 rebounds in this game. Here's Anderson. It's rebounded by Corey Harris. LA's gotten into trouble with the 3 ball in the second quarter, only hitting 1 of 5 attempts. AI passes to Lopez. An amazing finish with a hand right in his face. Lopez has got 4 points now in the quarter.
Whatever drawbacks Lopez may have, scoring in the post isn't one of them. He is a nightmare for opposing defenses to deal with down low.
Now, here is Young. Here's Gasol, and he banks in the layup. Gasol's got 6 points.
I like to see that, taking it up strong in traffic.
Lakers have gone 8 of 15 since we began the second quarter. Excellent shooting. Ball dishes to AI. On the wing, Corey Harris. AI outside. Gets it to go from beyond the arc. He's got 14.
Ooh, the confidence of AI scoring the basketball. The defense has tried to make adjustments, but with very little success.
Stolen by Ball. That one doesn't go. And so it's the Los Angeles Lakers closing out the quarter with a 20-point lead. From the field, they have been outstanding. Amazing shooting. That's what has them headed to a blowout. And now we'll send it over to David Aldridge, who is standing by courtside. David.
Thanks, Kevin. Here with Greg Popovich. Pop, what do you like and not like about how your team has played so far?
Too many turnovers, but I think we've got a decent pace.
Thanks for your time, Pop. Back to you, Kevin.
Thanks, David. And we'll be back shortly following halftime to get the third quarter underway. And there wasn't too much drama in the first half, but maybe things will tighten up here in the second. You look at AI, in this game, he has been everywhere.
And they haven't needed a lot of shots to get their points. Just tremendous efficiency here in the first half.
What I love watching is they are working for high percentage looks and cashing in when they get them.
Our second half of basketball, and presented by Gatorade. Let's see who's all fueled up and on the floor to start the third. On the floor for San Antonio. Inside, it's the veterans, Aldridge and Gasol. Green is out there with Young. And it's Anderson in at the three, the small forward. Steve, you played with 6 different NBA teams. What's the best way to earn the respect of new teammates, for instance, in the case of you with the 6 different teams you played in?
I think, Kevin, being yourself in all situations. You come in and you do what we used to call the obvious. You play extremely hard. You're a good teammate, and obviously being on time, and you don't be one of those players that deviates from the system. Come in and follow the game plan, and don't try to go outside the game plan, and just be reliable and be disciplined.
Good perspective. And let's catch up with our sideline reporter, David Aldridge.
Well, guys, we see new players coming into prominence for the San Antonio Spurs. Now, Greg Popovich gives his veterans credit for accepting it gracefully and helping the young guys be successful. He says it's a tribute to their character and awareness. Kevin?
They certainly have established a great culture in San Antonio. Really something. DA, thank you. And here's Young, following the three-pointer by AI. And that's out of bounds. San Antonio will retain possession. Some changes for the Lakers. Rando comes in for Brook Lopez. And Thomas subbed in for Ball. The Spurs also with the sub. Laverne, he's checked in for Pau Gasol.
That's one of those where you think you've got it, you relax for just a second, and then you're kicking yourself.
A putback and staying with the play, Harris. Harris has got his 3rd basket of the night right there.
That's 3 of 4 here to start the half.
And here's Young. He'll bring it up for San Antonio. And there's the foul. It'll go on AI. That's foul number 2 for him. Josh Hart, he's checked in for Harris. Then for the Spurs, Rudy Gay's checked in for Anderson. And it's Ginobili in for Green.
And with that basket, he's able to end a 10-0 run by Los Angeles.
AI right side. Pass to Hart. Upside Thomas. And there's the pass to Hart. Shot clock at 5. Los Angeles needs to get off a shot here. AI with the bucket.
And up until very recently, AI was grinding away in the G League. And from what I hear, he made a lot of progress with his approach to the game and fine-tuning his skill set.
And more, Greg, there are players who just figure it out when they get in the G League. You wonder if AI is the next player to make a successful leap. That's good. And it's Thomas picking up the assist. And now, 24 points for AI.
Just relentless. Really impressed with how they've been able to maintain that focus.
When you have a huge lead, it's easy to get sloppy on offense. They haven't fallen into that trap.
Now, here is Young. Gay in the corner. Offline with his 3.
And tonight, he just hasn't been efficient offensively. That's a big reason why they're behind.
Kuzma, that's good.
And it just seems that every pass they make is leading to a score. Just great ball movement.
For San Antonio, they've gone 1 of 3 since starting the second half. Spurs working the ball around now. That one drops for him. Aldridge has got his first bucket in this one.
With the amount of moves Aldridge has inside as a defender, you never know what to take away.
The Spurs have gone 2 of 4 here to start the second half. And there's the feed to Gay. Rejected by AI. And here we go. Fast break, and AI's got it. Offensive rebound. Thomas trying to break loose. Hart, that's good.
Defensively, you cause the miss, but then you have to corral it.
You know, there's nothing more frustrating than that. Giving up points on a possession, you won.
Now, here is Young. Aldridge. Beautiful dish, and the layup goes down. Aldridge has got 4 points now in the quarter.
And just love seeing Young share the ball. When he's focused on involving his teammates, it just makes everyone better.
Here's Hart. And Kuzma has it in the corner. Back to Hart. He kicks it to AI. Nice shot from the wing. AI's got 12 points here in the second half.
And it's not hard to see AI out there in an NBA uniform and not be reminded of that huge dunk he pulled off while playing in China. I still remember that play going viral.
Yeah, Greg, he was the talk of basketball after pulling off that dunk, and it actually helped him kickstart his path to the NBA. It's incredible, isn't it, how a dunk can change a career.
Boy, has he put his foot on the pedal here this quarter. He's doing a terrific job in terms of leading their offense.
Now here's Gay. 6 points for him. Shot from 12. Bank shot, no good.
I mean, the mid-range jump shot, a lot of guys have a hard time knocking it down.
Just 1 second between the shot clock and game clock. AI passes to Randall, and that one drops.
When the defense pays you that much attention, this is the right response. AI keeping his eyes up, finding the open man.
Gay scanning the floor. Shoots over Kuzma, and the last second attempt doesn't fall. AI has been leading the charge for the Los Angeles Lakers. He has been a determined scorer today. 29 points altogether for him, and I think there's more where that came from. Don't go anywhere. We'll be right back. While we have the chance now, folks, let's go to our State Farm assist of the game.
And definitely deserving of the prize tonight. How about the read he made here? Looking like a point guard, putting the pass right on the money.
Yeah, it's one thing to find the guy. It's another to deliver the ball where he can do something with it. Wonderful play.
And there have been two very different. And the Lakers making a change here. AI has checked in. Steve, we're seeing a lot of big contracts that include a no-trade clause. Just how much peace of mind does that give a player to know that clause is in that contract?
Kevin, I'm so jealous. I wish I had a no-trade clause on a lot of my teams. Some of those teams I got traded from, I didn't want to go, and I think it does, like you said, give these players a peace of mind to understand they are in control of their destiny. And then you can see sometimes it gets a little ugly when the...
All right, everybody, huddle up. Hey, keep it tight. Don't let up on Marcus. You got that?
Yeah, we clear. I understand.
All right, man. Now, look, let's bring this W home. Bring it in.
Let's do it.
Ready? Great!
Laverne, he's checked in for San Antonio. Mills comes in for Young. 1:52 left in the fourth quarter. Zubac kicks to Ennis. AI passes to Caldwell Pope. Back to AI. The three. Drills the three-pointer. AI's got 32 points in the game. And with AI teaming up with Harris, it's actually a throwback to their collegiate days together.
And you know, Harris was the star of that team, but AI, he carried his own weight, no doubt about it, in that deep tournament run. I know they've had some issues in the past, but they must have put things behind them to team up together now here in the NBA.
Ivica Zubac is out there with Dang. Then it's AI. Then it's Kentavious Caldwell-Pope. And it's Ennis in at the one spot. That's the Laker 5. A nice shot by AI.
And so it's going to end up in the record books as a blowout, a dominating performance for Los Angeles.
This was a team performing to its fullest capability.
A hugely satisfying win. A game that not many will soon forget. And on the other side, one that I think most will try to forget.
And on the year, looking at their record, this game will make it 49 wins.
They were really smart in the use of that game plan tonight. Used it in their first two games against this team, which equaled to 2 wins.
And you know, looking back at all the contributions tonight, it was a really phenomenal all-around game for AI.
When we look back and we think about key takeaways from tonight's game, his leadership really stands out, controlling the pace, keeping everyone involved, and he made this offense sing.
And so it's Mills who will bring it up for the San Antonio Spurs. 32 seconds left in the fourth quarter. To the inside. And the wide open shot from Ginobili. Here's Laverne. Tries it again. And he makes the bucket, gets the whistle. And now a three-point play chance here for him.
Yeah, the D has not been able to keep the ball out of the paint at that end of the floor.
They have been really controlling this one.
You never want to be complacent on the floor. That's when you lose momentum.
And there's the foul. It'll go on AI. That'll be foul number 5 on him, and due to the bonus, we'll be heading to the free throw line. Both free throws good from Ginobili. And
hey, Big Tune! Hey, I didn't think I'd see you here.
I'm here as a fan, not as a scout. Thanks for the show.
Hey, man, so what you think? Am I running yet?
Hey, this is just the beginning, kid. But you're going to have a lot of teams to choose from this summer. I'll make sure of it. Welcome to the NBA.
Hey, thank you. Thank you.
Yeah.
I'm just here to check out the new talent. This is the future of the game right here.
Hey, stop recording my face, bro. This is your boy, right? This is a star.
AI, you had a tremendous game tonight, and I'm sure there'll be many more to come. Well, let's start with your name first. AI, what does that stand for?
What's my name?